watching Orchie D, and I have a little bit of an unboxing for you. Now, I have already mentioned this a couple of times in my previous videos, but I did a little bit of online shopping while I was in transit in Abu Dhabi airport. We spent a few nights in Dubai, and so this is the last little leg of our holiday, and we had to fly back from Abu Dhabi back to Brisbane, but we got to the airport really early. So yeah, I ended up buying a few things. I just had a teeny tiny peek at one of my favorite orchid nurseries, which is Robertson Orchids, and I made a few purchases, and I also made a few purchases off eBay, which are here. Anyway, you know, I guess leading up to my holiday, I had a self-imposed ban on buying more orchids, or actually no, my partner imposed a little bit of a ban on me, and I sort of agreed that it was a bad idea to buy lots more orchids. But you know, so I haven't had any major orchid hauls this year, but you know, I did buy some orchids from an orchid show, and if I found, like, you know, one that I really wanted here and there, I would just buy, you know, the single plant. But this is my first big orchid haul this year. I actually can't even remember what I bought, but anyway, these are a few that I bought off eBay, and I can't say I'm super happy with the purchases. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Maybe I was also a little bit sleep deprived. But these guys are all potted in sphagnum, and I actually just bought the 2 plants. But when you use eBay on your phone, like through the app, it's a bit funny because usually you can commit to buy something, and you can buy a few things from the same seller, and you just commit to buy from them, and then you ask for a combined invoice for the postage. You can't seem to do that on the app. So you buy an orchid, and then you can commit to buy, but you have to pay at the same time. It doesn't give you an option. So I accidentally paid postage for 2 orchids. So this wasn't really a bonus orchid. He just kind of gave me another soft cane dendrobium. So this was like the extra one that I didn't really order. This is Dendrobium Mayuki White, and I do believe that this is a soft cane. Very small plant at the moment, but these guys do grow fairly quickly, so hopefully I can do something with that. I got this epidendrum, which does look pretty good, looks pretty healthy, and actually this cane, I believe, looks like it might actually be flowering size, but this is Epidendrum Topaz Special. And the last one is a little Cattleya, which was in bud, but that bud has clearly blasted. But I can see that it's flowered off an old cane, so it's flowering size. The name is HWK. I'm not sure what that is actually. Sogo Doll Little Angel. The flowers are really cute. If I can find a picture, I will put it up. What I'm not super happy with is the way the orchid, I guess, looks. It's got a lot of these markings on it, and I'm not sure what that is. This cane, you can see, is quite dark. It might be from excessive sun exposure. It might have developed a little bit of an infection, but overall I can't see any active pests on it. That's just some sphagnum. The canes are firm, and it seems to be growing on okay. All these plants are potted in what looks to be pure sphagnum. I'm not sure what's under there. However, this does look like fresh sphagnum. It's dry, but this just isn't going to suit my setup at all. This seems over potted to me, especially if it's in sphagnum. It's going to stay way too wet for a Cattleya. So I am going to have to repot all 3 of these. So they're just going to go into the to-do pile, along with a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to repot. Alright guys, and now for the unboxing. So have a look here. I do know I got maybe 1 or 2 Phalaenopsises, and one of them was a foul Azura. And this time of year, you know, there's some spikes developing and stuff, because the weather's cooling down, so I may have some stuff in spike. Well, I can hope anyway. But let's have a little look at what we've got. So this is the first plant, it's a little one. This is, can you see that? It's Dendrobium atrioviolaceum crossed with Shiraishi. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that. It does look like a very small plant. And actually, I did get an email from John saying that this plant was much smaller than it should be, because I do believe that I purchased a flowering size orchid. So I think he's put in another plant to make up for it. But yeah, we'll see what he's put in. But yeah, this is I believe, a Latoria type Dendrobium. The next one we've got here. Oh wait, this one is Dendrobium atrioviolaceum. Oh, okay, so maybe this is the one that was supposed to be flowering size, and it's not quite flowering size. It's a decent plant actually. So here's the biggest cane here, if you can see. So it's not too bad. I don't think it's too far off. It looks like a very, very healthy plant actually, but unfortunately it's quite loose in the pot, so it's going to need some repotting shortly. But yeah, these are both Latoria types. I do think the Latoria is growing quite well for me. They like the warmer weather that I can provide them. I do tend to keep them indoors during winter because I believe they don't tolerate the cold as much. Okay, I'm going to show you the tag. It says Ascopsis. Look, I'm going to say Asconopsis because that flows off my tongue a bit better, but this is Asconopsis Yi Cheng Amanda. This is supposed to be flowering size, I'm pretty sure, as well. I've just made a conscious decision to get only sort of near flowering size or flowering size orchids, unless I'm, you know, dying to sort of get my hands on a certain type for my collection. I just don't have the patience for seedlings. They're a little bit of hard work for me, and just with my time at the moment, I can't seem to keep on top of them. But an Asconopsis is a cross between an Ascocenda and a Phalaenopsis, I believe, and they are both grown quite differently. A Phalaenopsis is obviously potted in my care, and I would grow my Ascocendas like I would my Vandas, so I'm not sure how I'm going to keep this, but probably just potted in an airy mix. It's got a new little leaf growing in there. It does look like a really healthy plant, so yeah, I'm probably going to just repot it in a slightly airier mixture. I can see, you guys can see this part of my shirt, and I'm a little bit embarrassed. This is like my, you know, day shirt, but alright, let me just show you. While I'm here, it says, trust me, I'm a doctor. Alright, so that's, I'm sorry I'm wearing such a lame shirt, but yeah, there you go. Alright, next one. Alright, here's a bigger one. Always make such a huge mess when I'm cutting. It does seem like I have purchased quite a few Latoria types, guys. Not sure why that is, but they must have looked really pretty when I googled them. Anyway, this is Dendrobium Norman Bayensi crossed with Wanda Nishii. And it does look like quite the mature plant, and it has previously flowered. So this is a flowering size orchid, and it looks very healthy. Yeah, I really do adore the plants that I get from this sender. I've never had huge problems with them. They're always potted nicely, they're grown nicely, their leaves always look, you know, really nice and healthy. I really adore the look of the Latoria type flowers. I think they're really, really cute. So yeah, next, gosh, how many orchids did I purchase? That's how many so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Alrighty. This one looks nice. Can you see the tag there? It is Tsu Chang Balm. So I will put a picture up if I can find it. It does have a little bit of spotting on the leaves. Not sure if that's a natural thing. There's also just a lot of medium and dirt on it, but can you see in there? There's some growing root tips. It does probably need to be up potted, but it's a very healthy, beautiful looking plant, and I'm just going to have a little sneak peek, but no, I can't see any flower spikes on that one. Oh well, you gotta love it when you see like roots coming out of the bottom there. Another very nice looking fowl here. This is Fowl Profar. Sorry, this is Fowl Profar Fragrant Lady. Again, I'll look for a picture and I will show it to you. Nice little leaf growing there, and no flower spikes. So they are clearly just near flowering size plants, because I can't see any old flowering spikes on them, and they do look like young plants. And that might be it, guys. Oh, no, found another one. Spike there. This is Dendrobium New Hope Mini. I have no idea what this one looks like. I can't for the life of me even remember like what I ordered. I'm a bit hopeless. I guess it was just a spur of the moment little online shopping orchid spree, but it has flowered before, so this is a flowering size, and look at these canes. They are plump and beautiful. So yeah, if I can find a picture of this one, I will put it up on the screen also. Oh my goodness, guys, I think I can still feel like 3 more plants in here. Oh, here she is. This one's been on my wish list for a little bit. This is Fowl Allura Santa Claus, and I will put a picture up, and guys, it's a flower spike. Yay! So I've got another couple of Alluras in spike at the moment. So I think I mentioned in my last update that I'm a little bit obsessed with these Fowl Alluras, and I couldn't find them on Blue Nanta, so I don't know the composition, I guess, of them. After a little bit of research, I think it turns out that it's actually a trademark name. So the Allura Phalaenopsis types are from a nursery over in Taiwan, and it's a trademark. All the flowers actually look quite different, so they must just all be from different breeding lines and things, but they're really cute flowers, and they're all quite readily available in Australia. So I have, I think, quite a few now. I've got Fowl Allura Vesuvius, I've got one called Victoria's Glory, one called Paradise, and now I've got Santa Claus as well. So yeah, this is a really, really, really cute looking flower, and we will get to see it in a couple of months. So that's awesome. I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked about that, because actually I'll show you, this got like, you know, It's got nice roots. It just looks like it's healthy, it's spiking. I could not be happier. And I'm going to say last. I'm going to feel. Yep, last but not least. Let's see what this one is. Because it feels like it's quite a big one. Alright, so I'm sitting tight. So this is Wilsonara Tan Treasures Puppy Pleasure. And it looks like a nice mature plant, and you guys, I'm going to show you a nice little surprise. We've got a flower spike in there, and it does look like it's a healthy flower spike. It doesn't look like anything's blasted. It looks like it's growing nicely. I just could not be happier. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll put a picture of these up there, and I am really happy I got this because, wait a second, I've got another Wilsonara, and it does seem to be struggling a bit. So at least if I lose this one, I've got another Wilsonara. I do think they actually might look a little bit similar, but this one is Wilsonara Eye Candy Pinky. Look, I've had this for a little bit, and I divided it last year, and I gave my the good division. I gave the good division to my auntie, and I think she's killed it. And I kept the back bulbs, and it's not doing very well. It's got some pests in it, and I think it might have some snails in it, so you know it needs repotting. It needs to come out of the pot, and it didn't mature its latest growth very well. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any blooms off this one for a while. So at least I've got another cute little Wilsonara to keep me occupied until this one gets to a good recovering stage, if obviously I can recover it. So alright guys, and here they are, my beautiful plants. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops, I might have gotten a bit carried away there, but I am going to repot most of them. And the orchid I would love some advice on, if you guys have any, is on this Ascanopsis Yi Cheng Amanda. So I mean, I'm quite confused because Phalaenopsis, well, I have my phal room and my phals grow great in it, but it's just bright shade. It does not get any direct sunlight. My phal mixes are, you know, mostly small to medium grade bark and some sphagnum. This one does seem to be potted in quite a water retentive mix, but you know, this is how I keep my Ascocenda. It basically just gets kept like a Vanda. They're in like open baskets with some lava rock in them. They're doing pretty well. I don't think that's how I want to keep this one, but I don't know. I suppose that I would keep it in a situation with some higher light than I would normally keep my phals. But yeah, if you have any advice, let me know. I'll be playing around with this one a little bit. And yeah, that's that. So lots of repotting ahead for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you want to see more orchid videos. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and happy growing until I see you next time. Bye!